Much in wolf form. Love it. Love it.
Good doggy.
Good
boy.
doggy. Exactly. Well, my welcome. Oh God, what an introduction. My dear Vikings, welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance, our lovely Let's Play. Before we head out with the Lord of Seven and his Captain of Guard, because they are armed to the teeth, I'm gonna go back to Tarkov on horseback. It will be interesting if our character actually turns or switches into a mounted figure. You arrive at a small camp. A group of boisterous people has stopped here. They are cooking food over the fire and competing at target shooting. I'm gonna continue our way. There we go. Oh, that's interesting, guys. How have you figured it out? Whoa, 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 whoa. Usually, it would have been followed channels with your name in the game you're playing under it. It just has your name. I don't really know what you mean, Kalak. Could you go more into detail? Zotor sharing some cheese as well. Fantastic. So, Mr. Blacksmith, I'm gonna help you find your things, right? Before I need some armor. It's not showing you any category. Oh, interesting. Let's do it again. There we go. Thank you, Candy.
Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you, Candy.
Next time it'll be even better.
So, armor. Main stats. Brunswick Manskinets. Oiler. Milcolor. Brunswick Brigandine. Brunswick sleeves and gauntlets, leg armor, some Hungarian spurs maybe, some culprits hose, some night horseshoes, and Brunswick's Papyrossen on the horse. Actually, let's wear Skalit's, because bless you. Somebody sneezed. So that's that. Oatmeal, banana, and a splice of blood. Inspect the horse. Do I have to be next to the horse in order to move stuff to the horse? Or can I just straight up say go to horse? So. There we go. Male color. I'll probably need a better color there. The noble's hood. Ooh. Well, that gives a lot of charisma. It gives plus 10 charisma. They have this noble set there. Okay, let's do that. Even though it's green, it doesn't really fit in. I have to put a gambit at first. Okay. I'm missing a Gambitson. Oh yeah, just put it. Wow. I guess we have magic horse pockets. Horse per point. Saxon Holberg. Short Akita. Don't want to Warhorse things. That feels like the gifted weaponry. Short Arcanton, and then we're gonna put the Brigandine on top. There we go. And gauntlets and sleeves. Perfect. Then we have some quilted hosen and leg armor. And I guess the master boots. Master Huntsman's boots we're gonna use. Other than that, we are pretty fine. Yes. Daggers equipped. Good. As for weaponry, since I feel we're gonna go for some quite heavy bashing, do I want to go with the broadsword? Or do I want to go with the poleaxe? You know what? I think I'm gonna grab the poleaxe and make me a longsword. So, recipes. That's like the only thing that annoys you, that you have such a long range of carry capacity, or showing things to the horse. Hey there, dragon lady. Love to have you. How you doing, Rosferado, by the way? And that fish is yummy. What kind of fish? Brunswick's poleaxe. Over here. How's the audio mix, by the way? The music and everything not so loud? Being able to teleport my shit to the horse? Gotcha. That's a little bit awkward. But okay-ish. A common longsword. I need pigskin, steel, coin, sword pommel, and iron. Let's see if I can remember anything. So the coin thing.
Soon it'll be too late to ride out with Lord Semi.
Oh shit. Never mind. I didn't thought that it was under time pressure to ride out with Lord Seven. I'm just gonna grab my poleaxe and it will do that. Pebbles, let's go. We have to go. We have to go. I'm not gonna do long. What's it called? I'm not gonna do the fast travel because time will pass probably too fast when doing so. So we are going to ride like the wind. Shit! We're gonna reload this. I didn't know it was under time pressure. Yeah. Well, forget about everything that we've done so far. We are going straight up with them. And that in our thieverish attire, I dare to say. Let's go.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
We can
As
go.
you say, sir.
Onto the horses.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to...
I love they can just follow.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, and I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride...
Is it so, Sir Jan?
You'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You
I agree.
know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies.
Vikings, do you know
started
where
on young Henry
Moravia
soon as he
is?
set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave
We didn't hurt
Yurko
them.
a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
A challenge?
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh?
No,
That's what I like to see.
not at all.
There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Of course. Dragon Lady said, I'm still sour or sore from Saturday. Ooh, what have you been doing on Saturday? That is painful, Zoltar. Restarting the quest here and losing 7 hours of gameplay. Oof. That's why I made sure that we have somewhat of enough Seaver Schnapps with us all of the time. All of the time. By the way, if anybody missed our American football season opening match against the Blue Hawks, we playing as a defensive tackle.
we're here.
It's on YouTube.
Charlie, tell the youngster here what's what.
Ooh, Tainted Grill? Definitely Gillick. There's a video of me already on the tubes playing it. And I'm waiting for its full release. Okay, so we're having a find in a pen. It's pissing, of course it's pissing. Are you sure, Mr. Jan, you want to do this? So, Captain, tell me, what's
All
what?
right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen.
Okay,
It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly.
okay.
Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
Hold on a mo. All right, what will you give
What
me?
weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
The quill is mightier than a
I
sword.
believe the quill is mightier than the sword.
Is that so? Well, that's nice, son.
Shotgun.
Next time you meet a fella on the road who wants to rob you, you can write a sonnet about it. Or maybe you try and tickle him to death.
Yeah, could work.
What I meant was... Well,
What do I care? Just save the wise arsery for someone with the stomach for it. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it. I also looked through the saddlebags and found an old jupon, and something that could pass for a helmet. You better take it, so you last at least a little while.
thank you, Captain.
Save
Well,
the
again,
thanks,
it's-
and get your arse into the pen.
Okay, so get some armor and whatnot from them. Oh, okay. So it's basically starting gear that you get that I should probably have done way earlier before starting the whole exploration. Zoltar, wait for the patch in BG before starting a new run.
So, young'un, are you ready?
More than ready.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, wow. He straight up goes at me. Are you sure you want to do this, old man?
Come here. I want to tell you something.
You want to tell me something?
That's a lot of blood.
Henry,
It should
come
stop
here.
us.
What do you say, son?
That was tough.
You really gave me the runaround.
Not really, but
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he's saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
your shield as well.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
I'm not supposed to take my sword? Oopsie. Oh yeah, washing off the blood. Good idea. That's not my horse. That's my horse. I eat Resurrection. Playing this in multiplayer is probably a fantastic experience. So, Gnarly's club. Move to horse. Your shield is pretty heavy, man. Put it over there as well. The helmet goes over. The padded coif goes over. It's a tier 3 padded coif, so I might keep it. Let's have some schnapps. Water road. Apparently schnapps gives us energy.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
Oh, will
I
you?
call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Samin. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
Let's tell the truth.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here.
Oh, nag.
You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping a dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
I agree. A fantasy fair where most people go around in beautiful costumes. Ooh, that sounds nice, Dragon Lady. Hopefully you took some pictures of the fair that you can share with us in the Discord. True indeed. She got slaughtered. But then we met Teresa, was also a nice built girl. And we met the lady of the castle. What was her name? Stephanie?
Gave it to me for free.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it.
Me?
If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As if we'd never met.
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along.
You never had something with Teresa because you didn't like her? Fair enough. So, spin off armor's kits. Blacksmith. My broadsword is a little bit damaged from what I saw. Cover. Boots as well. Marksman kit. Good. Do we also leveled up in something? No perks available, so that means no. Guess the bailiff is here. 900 groshens to pay for my sins. Oh boy. So... Hello, Mr. Bailiff. So to put it mildly, yes, my Henry is gonna make love to everything that spreads its legs. Oh, wow. Too much detail. Has anyone seen that card?
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
Wedding.
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semin would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semin is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
Ah, I see. You're right.
You're right, Master Bailiff. Don't worry, though. People will find out you spared no expense for your daughter's wedding.
Let's hope. More like that old miser will go around saying the opposite and put me to shame.
I don't think Lord Semin would do that.
So, what about the
Do you know
hands?
anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
What if the hands are actually Henry's old friends?
That'll be all. Thanks.
I'm curious. Okay, he didn't even try to ask me about the Lord of Semin. Fair enough. So we know how, now that we have to go to Apollonia. That's also where we met the daughter of the gypsies.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
Of course he's snacking. I didn't betray you to the bailiff.
I didn't say a word about you, sir.
There's a good lad. And what about the cart?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yichin? The bastards. And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yichin.
Sir, I could send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yichin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yichin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, no, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
Okay, so we're going to a tavern near Yichin. But since we were in the last time in Apollonia, it was saying that it was a place for outlaws and exiles that people were hiding in there. So, yeah. You filthy nomad slayer. Well, the father had it coming. The whole ordeal was quite a nasty one, I would dare to say. Also, can we please have a quick glance of this? Oh crap, can I not move further out? Seems like not.
Great.
Guess I have to come closer. Yeah, it seems like I have to come closer. Get a quick shot of you two. There we go. Hide hints. Beautiful.
Nice one.
Let's follow Captain Gnarly. There's the poacher hanging from our last episode.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
I love him. Investigate the area of the crossroads. To the left. Okay. Looking for a cart. See some guy drinking. There's horses. 2 horses that looks like that could have been attached to a cart. That looks like some wagon pulls. And there's a sack on the road.
A sack of charcoal. That could have fallen off the cart.
Yeah, definitely. Most likely. Was a much...
Good dog, Mutt. Show me.
What is there? Koskevitz Cemetery. Gravedigger Ignatius. Bork. Grab the nettle. A round cap. I could imagine that there is probably some sort of grave that you can dig up. That's it for now. What are you doing? Captain Gnarly. Dragonfly. No pebbles. Don't want to call you over. I'm sorry. Get over here. Lord!
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then. Gnarly! Back here!
I wonder if that was a good decision, though. Just based by a sack of charcoal.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir.
Is that
You'll
so?
have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
Economically?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
I wonder where exactly Moravia is supposed to be, geographically speaking. Does somebody of you know? The Vikings.
Hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks.
There's just one right in front of you on the
Reckon,
ground.
Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Back at the roads. Wait, we passed over here and saw a cart in some bushes. Or driven off. There's another sack over here of charcoal. And there's some cart direction into this here. Okay. Down there is nothing, so they probably pull it up here. Oh, there it is. Ooh, there's a lot of stinky stuff. But definitely is a card.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road. Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
And it's missing all the materials in it as well. What are you doing there, Mutts? Stinking throughs.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
That's what I said.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
I don't know.
Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Of course
not
you did.
me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth,
Fake air
I ain't
entrance,
got
yeah.
only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Samine was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid.
Huh?
It still gives me the creeps.
Shut up, shut up, there's
What
somebody
was that,
talking.
sir? It's
There's somebody talking. Guys, please. Relax. We need some Seaver Schnapps. ASAP.
some
Save.
rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune.
People are
if you
laughing?
had the rope maker's wife as a nanny
Dude,
when you were little. Now she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen.
Sir, yeah, there's somebody
goblins, and white
talking.
ladies. Every night we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside.
Oh, why don't they hear the yappering of the others? Why can't I tell them? It freaks me out. Relic, also thank you kindly for your Monday fee and bring in K-Lag into the shield wall. Enjoy your emotes. Nearly 200 gifted subs from your side, Relic. That is highly appreciated. Thank you kindly for your support.
The windows and the whirring of the spinning wheel. Oh. Shh. Wait a moment. Do you hear that?
Finally!
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
It sounds like it's from upstairs.
What do we do now? I heard more than 2 voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
I get on it.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Hey, buddy. Hey, behavior. Stay.
Stay.
Shh. Shh, Vikings. Don't make a sound. Of course, there's some birds flying away as I crawl up.
Those definitely aren't in the blacksmith's hands.
There's 3 of them. At least I could spot only 3. Yeah, I can't see more than 3. So, Jan?
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Of course.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed us mettle and training. So, how are we going to do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Up top would be a good place to shoot from.
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it, too. Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
I'll try.
Heal.
I will definitely try. Let's see. Let's put some wounding arrows in there.
Oh, shit. Sick 'em. What the fuck?
Oh, kurwa!
You're no match for us, fucker. I've been waiting for you.
Where's the others two? So much you guys charging, huh?
What's the hold up, damn it?
Wow. Wow. Just wow.
Henry, get over here.
Let me loot their bodies. Take my arrows back.
Hold up, damn it. What's the hold up, damn it?
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Never met them.
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
What about reinforcements?
Shouldn't we send for reinforcements?
Who would we send for? By the time we return, the bastards will be gone along with my goods.
Don't worry,
Most likely.
lad. This scum is no match for us.
Let's go then.
I am. Let's go.
I just killed random 3 people. No, they were bandits.
Thought we had everything clear, Venser.
Ooh.
You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
Did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time at the Shani, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Did you look at his eyes? His eyes like... And he's shooting a crossbow? He's gonna shoot my ass.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Oh, crap. I mean, that's at least one down, right?
Go to hell!
Hammer them, men!
Go at it from the right!
True blood, yeah!
From the right, gotcha.
Try me! Yeah! He's done for!
Stab him.
Smash him up!
Stab him.
Can't stand up to us! They got what they deserve, the fuckers! Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening?
What to do with you?
Come here!
What about your...
What now?
One of them bastards fled
That was
into
fast.
the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Which way did he
You see
go?
which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
Was a prisoner. What good he'll do us? I'll go
I'll
and find
go
him.
and track him then.
Great, hurry.
Into the rocks.
Lots of crows that will enjoy.
Into the rocks. Where did he go? Probably over here and in this direction. Let's see. And he moved up here. Over here? Oh, there he is.
Fucking Jules! Fucking...
Hello.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me.
Is it now?
Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
You're no match for me.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you, it's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
Fuck! All right, I'll come with you.
There we
But
go.
you'll put a word in for me.
I might. As long as you don't try anything.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything. Now come on.
What
Got a
me,
prisoner
Mensa?
for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart.
Thank you kindly.
And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you
80
deserved
crushing.
it.
That's okay.
Now, let's get that accursed cart back to Samin. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
Will you wait?
Could you wait a while? I'd better just check that I haven't lost anything while running around here.
All right, but make it quick. I was happy to get out of Samin for a while, but now I'm looking forward to being back at my own fireside.
Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, hand, gules. Let's have a look at the bandits over here. Some keys in Russian. Hunting swords. Could repair that. Military sword. Cap. Half-pleated legs. That might come in handy. A wagoner's die. What does that do? According to legend, this die belonged to the famous Roman charioteer Arnoldus, whose tactics consisted of tiring his opponents or lulling them to sleep. I'll take that die. Why not? Ordinary arrows. Could come in handy. A bow that is worth a little bit. Amundsen, not interested. The padded trousers, though. Another wagoner's die. What about you, little one? Some mints. Again, keys. Alright, and Francie.
I didn't want to nick the car, honest.
Yeah, sure. Sure, buddy. Lockpick. Open masknets. Okay, that's Toledo steel. Eludai, what the hell is that? The first of the line of demonic dice. Okay. Demonic dice, you say? Anything else we want to grab? Vagrant's boots. Gambinson. Actually, we could grab the Gambinsons, why not? and sell them. Okay, ready to go.
Is that offer of a ride still open?
Sure, if you want.
The die will roll 6. Imagine. What's gonna happen with the hands?
What's gonna happen with that pair?
You mean Radovan's hands? We'll see. The one that ran for it, it's clear with him. The other fella was tied up, so who knows what went down. Maybe he was innocent. Gnarly'll have a word with him, and we'll see what he tells us.
I'm not gonna put any words for them. Stealing thieves. I could use
A
a
ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Venser's fault. It was him who said we'll
This
sell
is
the car
Skyrim?
to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you. One way or another, you want to fuck. Doesn't matter whose idea. A thief robbing a thief? What a world.
Oh, his voice is like super low.
A thief's a thief.
Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you. It depends. By rights, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and lop your head off without permission. Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
Probably gonna hang. No.
Lord Seming's in a good mood. He'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Frenzy.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on and on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear on my ma's soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Pah! Every mangy cur I dragged to the gallows swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
I'm gonna dismount here. Thank you kindly. Off you go. So let's go to the tailor. Thank you kindly. Good day to you too. Hello
What do you
there.
need?
First of all, repairs.
I need some.
So all the gammons and thingies over here.
Excellent. You made a fine purchase, good.
That increases our craftsmanship when they do it, thanks to our perk. And now we're gonna sell them, hopefully on a higher price. Ordinary coats, vagrant thingies, padded pantaloons. Bone camp, silver cup. Okay. And I need to buy from you a tailor's kit as well. Maybe two. Did we get? Haggle.
Let's talk about the.
Oh, it has no more?
You'll convince me with. Thank you, sir.
What was I convince you? Because you don't have any more coin than that.
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
So, Other than that, let's go to the normal dealer over here.
Christ, what a day.
Willkommen. I was just about to close up shop. You gotta hear...
Just in time. Thank you, Candy. Sell. Hunting sword, military sword, dead, the bow, ordinary arrows. Oh, the skull cat, the basket. Anything else we got from them? The half-blade legs. That's it. Buying. Do I want anything from you? I'm gonna grab some Seaver Schnaps from you to heal. And that's it.
Word about the...
Let's have a haggle.
Is this enough?
That's too much.
Too much. Some Zuika. 160?
Sehr good. I can agree to that.
Okay.
Glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Me too, me too. Come on, Pebbles. On we go. So. Now that we've dealt with that. What's down here? Was GameCube work? No, we're good. Report to the blacksmith. That's what we're gonna do. Although it looks like we're gonna have a meal and a good night's rest. Before anything else. Is he still working? He's still working. No repairs. Trade. Armor. What kind of coif do you have? None. Oh, there we go. You have a male coif and a male collar. Not better than what I have. I'm pretty happy about that.
Nothing to your liking, sir.
Not really. Not really. Let me wash myself and then tell you about your hands. So, the cart has been found.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down? The whole band?
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the cart and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semin took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semin will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing.
Wedding invitation.
Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
It'll be awkward to sell it back to him.
In handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semin's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter.
Yeah.
When you were in Truskovitz. What do you think of her?
What I think of her? Semin is marrying Agnes.
Well, young Semin is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semin. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Teresa's waiting for me.
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble born. Old Semin wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Okay. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
What's the problem with it, though? So... we don't have any good steel?
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
Where do we get the steel?
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens.
There's
this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
Who's old and sick, I know.
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia. And folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel?
Ooh.
There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
What's the catch?
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
With the devil? Okay. What strange goings on?
What strange goings on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
You made a pact with the devil?
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semin's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Troskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
Fair enough, fair enough. But I know already where the Herman lives, because we found him in one of our episodes by strolling around in Apollonia. So, ruined rocks, well, enemy camp nest, enemy camp. It was somewhere there around here, but did I hear snaps? Maybe. Okay, looks like it didn't mark, so we are definitely gonna go and check with the taverns lady then. The hermit. It's getting late though. Actually, it could go. It could go like that. Trade. Let me sell back the thing that he gave me. The rusted plate. The shopkeeper doesn't have enough money. Military sword, no. Give me an blacksmith's kit, 2. An armorer's kit, 2. What's the deal?
glad to be of help to you, good sir.
There we go. Pebbles. I wonder if fast traveling gives me points in horse riding. Moskowitz. Let's go. I think all the quest lines are really good wooden dress. No, it doesn't? Oh, shame. Mods, how can you just piss on the entrance of this fella? Bad dog.
Good day.
Good day to you. No, I thought somebody else is telling you. Betty!
Greetings. Do you need something?
I need advice on the hermit.
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here's some for free. I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat.
I said I'm sorry.
But the Cumans are still stinking up the place. Down to business. I don't have all day for you. So what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
Oh.
What strangers?
They looked like monks.
Monks?
Only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
Interesting. I want to talk to the hermit.
But I have to speak to him.
Didn't you hear what I said? He doesn't speak to nobody. He hides away in his hut and sends everyone away. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you, because this reeks of hell.
By the way, the humans won't come back anymore.
The humans won't be coming back here. Don't worry.
Good. Peace at last. Until you get into trouble again, that is.
Boy. Can we
There's
ask
something
anything
else
else?
I need to know about this hermit.
Ask then if you must.
How do I get to him?
How do I get to the hermit?
You're asking for trouble, lad. But all right, if you insist, you go through Apollonia along the path below the rocks till you reach the point where it crosses the stream. And from there, you take the path uphill to the left, leading into the rocks.
Okay. Crossing stream. To Apollonia. But where's... Oh, it's where the wells are. Okay, fair enough. Let's move down here. It's getting dark. Do I want to go in during the dark? During the nighttime? Probably. Meow. Pebbles? Where you at? There you are. Some dandelion. Some nettle. Some more dandelion. It's good, buddy. I need to go... Yeah, just actually follow the roads. Fair enough.
Quick!
Up the road! Just follow the path. There we go. What's up there?
Whoa!
Hello. Woodcutter Dushko. Makes sense. I mean, you have to follow the path thing, and then we can at least see that when things are happening on the roads, instead of just fast traveling with it.
Go.
Passing through. Just passing through. Don't mind me. Yeah. There we go. Horsemanship. Player. Skills. Head start. If you use a quick start, your horse will briefly run faster than the wind. The effect will last 10 seconds. Melee attacks from horseback will cost you less stamina and will be harder for enemies to unseat you. That sounds good. Nightly training. Go. I wonder if there's some jousting tournaments in the game. If you know, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't write in the comments or don't write in chat. No. I want to find out myself. So, is the road splitting at some point? Oh, wrong direction. Let's get over here. I see. Yeah.
Whoa.
Good. So, oh, look at nourishment, 66. Some weak seaver snaps. And, besides that, some normal schnapps as well. Drinking points. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's most important skill. The negative effects of drunkenness will be milder for you. Drinking wine or beer will heal you for 5, and the spirit can cure poisoning. Bottoms up. Healing drinks. I like it. Hello?
Hey, you! Stop!
All right. What is it you need?
I said come here! I want to talk to you!
I'm here.
This is a hold-up. Your money or your life.
I have no money. I spent what I had on this potion. The alchemist who sold it to me swore it was for all sorts of ailments and afflictions. It'll also guarantee that I'll have women flocking to me every day for a month, or until I drink a duckweed concoction. To make it more potent, he gathered the herbs from a battlefield where blackamoors had fought, but it had to be during the summer solstice, mind you. He also added the hair of a 2-day-old pup. 3 nights he stirred it facing the cauldron from the north, and 3 nights from the south.
Give it here!
But I spent all I had on it. Have mercy.
I'm telling you, hand over that potion.
All right. It's here somewhere.
Wait, and I can give him I give him poison now? I think I sold all my poison. Oh, that would have been so funny. Well, have the Bowman's brew.
Here.
Ha! Today's my lucky day. Now fuck off before I change my mind.
We've been eating nothing but oats for a week. We should rob a butcher or someone.
Have you ever heard of a...
Have you ever heard about a knife in your face? Oh. How you like that one?
Quick!
Still around? Oh, I think did I hit my dog by accident? I think I might have hit my dog. The horse. There we go. Aha! Poor doggo. Medieval drive-by shooting, you could say so. You could say so. Not getting anything from me. Some dried apples and take your groshens. And the cattle helmets I'll take with me. Maybe we'll just sell that. That's for the other lad. Give me back my potion. There we go. My schnapps. And padded hosies. Over your pebbles. Good boy.
Whoa! Whoa!
Guess we stand still to do that?
There now.
Okay. So, the horse we don't need to feed, only the doggo? Speaking of, we didn't give food to the doggo in quite a while. How is the situation looking? Mod obedience is 77. Okay.
Go!
Let's keep going.
Quick! Quick!
So, full on sprints.
Whoa!
Whoa! There's a stream.
This is the place the innkeeper was talking about. The hermit lives somewhere up here.
Pebbles. Don't get robbed or stolen. You hear me? Let's follow the stream. Over here. A lot of crows. Maybe he did do a deal with the devil. Which direction? Over here? Some plants. It looks like somebody's living here. Hello? A hut. A hut in the mountains. Hello? Let me maybe wash myself so I'm not coming in bloody from top to toe. Hello? Mr. Hermit, sir. I was sent by Radovan the blacksmith.
Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov, sent me.
And what's that got to do with me? Clear off! Equam memento rebus in arduis servarimentem.
Doesn't want to talk. Well, crap. Some shady folk guys with knives. We're also looking for him. What's up here? You. And Donnerbalken. Lol, he has a shitting stick. We need that sword. Can I not convince him in any way? Can only rob him. I guess we are robbing him then. And even die. Suck of supplies. Diary of Knight Conrad. Where's the diary you found? What's that fuss about here?
Come here!
What is it, buddy? Wait, Pebbles? Pebbles, go away! I'm sorry, Pebbles. I didn't want to call you over. It was Mutts that I wanted. Your mountainous horse. What is it? Were you barking at the whole time like a maniac? Can I steal from you? Cleric's hood. Cleric's habits. Festive dress. Theory went up to level 12. And agility. Okay. A Viper. The piercing damage of all melee weapons is increased by 5. The slashing damage of all melee weapons is increased by 5. Utentons. Ranger run. After 10 seconds of fast sprinting, you will briefly get a bonus to stamina recovery. When you slow down afterwards, you quickly regain your strength and can start running again. Slashing damage. Higher. And then thievery. Lawbreaker. If you want it for a crime, you gain a bonus on strength and warfare. Effect lasts 120 seconds. Using a one-handed weapon on its own, you will deal more damage. The effect also applies if you wield a torch in your offhand. You can tell which stolen items are considered stolen in the location you're currently in. The red hand icon indicates the item is considered stolen in your current location. The guard searches you. There's a 33% chance that we don't have any problem. If you fail to steal an item when pickpocketing, you won't be detected by your victim. The perk has a 3-minute cooldown before it can be used again. Ooh, that's massive. That is massive. So, set to read that book that we found. Let's do that here. Diary of Knight Conrad.
Bloody hell. This hasn't been here for long. It looks like some kind of notes. Like a diary. Let's have a look at it then.
Novembris 1402. On my way to Cheb to Prague, I was called by a message from the provost of Königsberg about the terrible murder of 2 brothers of the Order. The murder happened 2 days ago in the nearby Maria Commandery. The 2 unfortunates were found flogged in the secrecy of the church. The elder priest, Waldemar, died in horror, tied to the rump of a black goat with a brother, Mark's limb, stuck between its mouth. Mark's fingers had been broken and his head smashed to a pulp. The superstitious villagers considered this to be work of the devil, but it's simple as the premeditated murder of our brothers. Oh god, it's pissing. I have to go inside. Hey mates, I'm gonna have a sit here and read that, if I can. No? I cannot? Well, I'm just gonna read it standing. So November, that's December now. Younger brother Mark was an able monastic apothecary. In our Prague commentary, but in the spring, he said that he'd become involved with the Inquisition. Other brothers later helped him escape from the city to the countryside. Bibuno? Why did the Inquisition go after Mark? What did the priest Voldemar have to do with it? I must question their relatives. February 1403. I guess it's already next year. Omnia mentioned Omnia Mentuint, but now I know for certain that Mark was hiding from the Inquisition in Maria Koln. I searched for relatives and found that coincidentally, Valdemar's nephew Kolda, or Kolba, was released from the bishop's prison a month later. So those guys in robes with stabby stabs are the Spanish Inquisition? Is this some joke to no one expects the Spanish Inquisition? Someone had to put in a good word for him. Why was Mark hiding? Is Cold's release somehow... Wait, is Cold's release somehow connected to this murder? I must go to Litomeris, wherever that may be. Still February. Brother Mark was in the Litomeris last April on his last visit to the Archbishop's court. A month later, Archbishop Oldbram died of unknown causes. His heart reportedly stopped. Is it related? Did the Inquisition pressure Mark to do the dirty work? In cauda venenum. Aprilis 1403. Brother Mark was involved in a heinous murder. Last spring, the Inquisition forced him to poison the Archbishop in Prague, Olbra. Afterwards, they wanted to get rid of Mark, but he disappeared in time. Little did he know that the old priest Valdemar would turn him in for the life of his nephew Kolda. The Inquisition eventually got rid of both brothers and made it look like a selfish or devilish rampage. Who all is involved? The intrigue runs high. I have to tell my grandfather's Zdeněk about everything. Quintilis 403. Quintilis, what could that be? Quintilis? October? No, it would be Tombrio. Nah, I don't know. My God, how could you let this happen? Why did Satan come among us? Why can brother trust me? Because the Inquisition has Grandmaster Zdeněk in its grasp. When he found out what I knew, he wanted to kill me. God forgive me, I killed my brothers. The only one who can stop Zdeněk is my old friend Ambrose. He's been living in seclusion for a long time, but he still has the rank of a seneschal. Only he can convict Zdeněk and save our brother. Quintilis 1403. Ambrose is dead. Mors ultima linea rerum. I arrived at night at Troskowitz. Mors ultima linea rerum. I think it's like his line has ended, like his lineage. There's nobody after him. I arrived at night to the Troskowitz rocks and found my friend sick to death. He no longer perceived me, but awoke in the morning and suddenly spoke clearly. I gave him absolution, and a little while later, he let his soul out. God, you have already taken everything I had. At least grant me to fulfill his last wish. Give me the strength to find a way to save his sinful soul. Ex nihilo nihil fit. Please, Lord, show me the way. I buried my friend Ambrose on the edge of the meadow above his hut. I piled stones by 2 gnarled birches and then marked the grave with a broken sword. Let whoever passes be taken by it. It doesn't matter anymore. Oh, the broken sword is up top, above his hut. It looks like. What do I have here? Roman's brew recipe. Don't take it. I think we have it there. Yeah, we do. Perch above his hut. It's not talking about the poopy hole, right? No, so we have to go outside and go above. But we're gonna wait until daytime. because it's raining like crazy. Let's wait 8 hours. There we go.
You silly doggy. Haven't you got anything better to do? Clear off before I lose my patience.
Hello, hermit. You know Hermit, Conrad?
There's strange rumors going around about you, Hermit. Or should I say, Conrad?
I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone.
I can read, unfortunately for you. Found your diary. It tells a very interesting story.
Who sent you? The Inquisition? Grandmaster Zdeněk?
Would you rather discuss it with them?
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you on the spot.
Some strange men are after you.
4 peculiar monks turned up in the Troskovitz tavern. They were armed. Now, I don't know if they were from the Inquisition or someone else sent them. But I reckon it's you they're after.
Damned traitors! To hell with it all! If you told them anything, I swear!
Relax. If I wanted to turn you in, I'd have done it long ago.
God forgive my words. But may lightning strike that damned Zdeněk. Thank you for holding your tongue. What do you want from me?
I just need to ask you something. Was Ambrose your friend?
Friend, mentor, father. Unfortunately, I found him at death's door. He was hardly conscious.
Is that so?
He had one last wish.
That is?
To pass on a message of forgiveness to an old widow in the village. It was very important to him. I can't fulfill his wish, unfortunately.
Maybe I can. I'll fulfill it.
Fulfilling his last wish will be the least I can do for him in return.
You're an honorable man. Listen then. In Troskovitz, you'll find a widow called Margaret.
Okay.
Take this cross to her and say to her exactly these words. Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is about.
Don't worry, she will. Farewell, and God be with you, friend. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Okay. Ambrose Cross. But still, there might be something above his head. So I'm gonna look for a way around, or is it over here? No, that looks just like a thing leading out. Hey there, Mutt. How you doing? So, Mutt, buddy, we're looking for a pathway up onto the mountain. That looks good. That looks good. It looks like Henry's a little bit hungry. How about some dried lepiota and some dried chicken and some schnapps to put it all down. 2 schnapps even. That's good. And some mustard. So meadow. If I would know how a meadow would look like, but he said a meadow above his hut. So we should be able to see the hut from above, right? That is if it's in the literal sense. Of course. Now can go through? Okay. Schnapps of mustard, is that an old times cocktail? Yeah, a little bit of pepper. On top of that. Are you old meadow? Hey, buddy.
Look what I have for you.
Some dried wolf meat. Because cannibalism, you know. We're back in the area. So, just came up here. Meadow above his hut. Like, is there a picture or link for me how a meadow would look like? So I know what kind of tree form I'm looking for. What's it, buddy? Is a meadow that Pocahontas tree?
What is it, Mutt?
Nice boy. Found the roe hunting spot. And it also gave us a point into animal handling. Houndsmaster. Ooh, already nearly full with Houndsmaster. Height and scent. Mud can sniff off enemies and other potential trouble at much greater distance. This makes it easier to spot and avoid ambush or events during fast travel. I think Meadow has this hanging...
Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here.
There it is. Are these hanging, long, you know, thingies. Ambrose broken sword.
Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
Okay, so we got the... We got the sword. I'm curious what's in that grave, if there's actually a body inside. There is actually a body inside. Okay, I thought it's a lie. And he's hiding somewhere here. Or something here. So from here we're gonna take pebbles. Are you at pebbles? There you go.
Go.
Let's go, boy. Although I'm not sure if Pebbles is actually male or female horse. I have to double check.
Go.
Let's go, Pebbles. And also somebody from you in chat mentioned that the horse gets better as you ride it. Good boy.
Ja. Keep it up.
Mr. Noble, sir.
Ja.
Nice. That was a little bit of a too strong break there.
Ja.
Good to you. What's this mound of pebbles? Hello, Dachman. How you doing? I highly doubt that since my horse had no increase yet, and I use it manually riding for like 14 hours. Okay. Hello, lady. Is there any potential grave that we could interact with? You want to read this? Ah. Ranch, how you doing, by the way? Welcome in. Hope you enjoy our cozy play.
Oh, bloody hell.
Come on. There we go. Holy crap, only tier 3 stuff? Transfer all items. Woo! Howdy, welcome in. Lovely to have you with us. So, we repaired all this. Gonna repair the fine boots and whatnot. Marksman kits. Even has a little bit in Taylor. Let's repair all of this tunics and whatnot. Craftsmanship 18. Margaret.
Good day. What would you like?
I bring you absolution.
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
A cross? Mother of God. What's the meaning of this?
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves. The bones. They still lie there outside the wall. Help me. His soul must find peace.
Bones?
All
okay.
Right. I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Thank you, lad. Thank you. I'll tell you everything. It's a curse. I've never told anyone about it. And it's a good thing you caught me here. At the graveyard.
What does the graveyard have to do with the absolution?
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
That's right, Nosferatu.
Not so fast. I'll tell you everything. First, tell me, are you afraid of the dead?
What? Actually, I'm the living. It's the living I'm afraid of.
The living I'm more afraid of than the dead.
One should fear the dead. But in the end, it's probably a good thing that you have no fear. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Is that the apparition that everybody
I get
sees?
It now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name was Jan.
Jan? Okay.
He lies outside the graveyard wall, buried without rites. He's been there for 30 years.
So, why doesn't he have a grave?
Why doesn't he have a proper grave?
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven. They have to be buried outside the walls, like the unclean. The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. He didn't deserve such a dishonourable burial, and it's my fault. I said nothing.
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only, I chose his friend Vashek over him. He couldn't get over the rejection. So he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
And Vashek killed him?
It was an accident. They quarrelled.
Oh.
Jan drew his sword first, and Vashek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell. When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, People thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
And that was the hermit. And you were there?
Did you see it? Were you there?
No, but I believed my Vashek. He would never have lied to me. It pained him till the day he died. And he lived in fear of Jan's brother creeping up behind him one day and taking his revenge. In the end, that fear ate him up from inside.
Oh, okay. So your beloved also got more or less his sort of lesson for being afraid that Jan will crawl out of his grave. Interesting. Ranch says, I never got his quest. I stumbled on the hermit randomly and he attacked me for trespassing, so I killed him. That's what I love about Kingdom Come. It's such a sandboxy game and everybody has a different experience in such a different approaches. It is so hilariously good. I love it. I love it. Why didn't Ambrose avenge his brother's death?
Why didn't Ambrose avenge his brother Jan's death? He must have realized that you two were involved in it.
He went away to Prague and joined an order of knights. He didn't want revenge, most likely. He let us live in peace.
But then he came back and became a hermit in Apollonia. It never occurred to you that it was him?
No. His name was Adam before, but he changed it to Ambrose. Besides, he got old. And I don't go to the cliffs much.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition. That's to commemorate Jan.
His brother Ambrose had it built there.
Mm.
And those diabolical apparitions. It's my fault for saying nothing. God is punishing me for my sins.
Nonsense. God wouldn't use a diabolical apparition to scare you, would he? And what's more, Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bones will be laid to rest in consecrated ground. Help me lay him to rest in a proper grave, please.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger. Isn't that sacrilege?
That's the only way we can put right a terrible mistake. Jan didn't kill himself.
Oh my. Okay. We'll bury him.
All right. We'll give him a proper burial. Jan's soul has the right to eternal rest.
Thank
Jesus
you.
be Christ.
The
priest.
Lord will pay you back 100-fold. There's a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. You'll find his bones beneath it. Please bury him beside my Vashek. Here, beneath the pine tree. In that way they'll be reconciled at least in death. Then place Ambrose's cross on his grave to bless their reconciliation. Farewell.
Okay. Dig a grave, get the remains from the undead man's grave. And I guess we gotta get some trouble with Mr. Ignatius. We're gonna do that. Ranch thinking I'll never follow. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard. Rob the grave. Nettle. Let's pick some up. Because there's a lot lying around. Can I just do that? Rob the grave. Was a different grave and we now get in trouble. Okay, so we dig the grave. We didn't saw it. And I need to go and capture his bones from outside. Can I jump over it? Olip. Okay, no. Apparently I can't. Let's go quickly before the grave digger sees it. Jesus shall be nailed and raised. So... Oh, we're stinking. We're stinking. We're reeking of death and destruction. So, pluck the flowers. And I guess it's the grave over here. Okay. Why is it robbing a grave, though? The whole tooltip says rob. I guess grave digging itself is kind of like a bad thing to do. Hello, let's pick up the remains. Old bones. Put the remains in the grave. Let's see, Mr. Ignatius. Hello. Gives me so strong Romanian vibes because we still have wooden walls like this at certain graveyards that are still up and look good the same. Cross is also very similar with this top thing over here. Blop, blop, blop. Very often we have it also like a proper, like closed thing, and then the cross a little bit longer because Orthodox belief. Also heads up for the ad break, we're not gonna pause this time. Thanks a lot for watching through using your Prime subs over here and supporting the channel, and also watching the ads and supporting us for free.
Your journey ends here, Jan. I don't know what you have in your conscience, but rest in peace. I don't know much about prayer in these situations, but
let's see.
Our Father.
Oh.
There are many sinners in this world, but in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do. So forgive me this little sacrilege. You know better than anyone that it was the right thing to do. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven, and deliver us from evil. Amen.
Amen. I'm gonna take the cross back. That was a nice prayer.
Unconsecrated ground, and I blamed myself. Thank you. May God reward you, lad. I'd given up all hope.
I understand. A sin like that is a hard cross to bear.
30 years. I thought about it every day.
You did the right thing.
It's all right now. You did the right thing. Everything else is beyond the law of man.
I'd like to reward you somehow.
I expect you wouldn't want anyone to hear about all this, right?
Well, if you... Will you keep it to yourself?
No. All right, I'll gladly accept.
All right. I'll accept the coin, and that'll be the end of it.
Thank you again for your help. God be with you, Henry.
And God be with you. Can I tell the priest that we did do that? Probably not. So is there a way to wash myself? Because we are stinking like a pile of poop. Over there looks like a place to wash. There we go. May Thor's fury strike Henry on the Donnerbalken while he is shitting for praying to a Christian god. Well, he is Christian. Hello. Very easy. And indeed is very easy. Take some groschen in the hides. And out we go. We'll move in the cellar. One swift turnaround. You little rats. You see, it's, the parts where he's stating that he's not... Was the music all of a sudden changed? That scared the crap out of me. Where he's stating that he's not... There is related to his parents dying and him finding it unfair why they let him, why he let them die. Pebbles? Is that you, Pebbles? That's you, Pebbles. Let's go on to adventures, Pebbles. To Tarkov. Is there anything on me that I want to sell, though? A lot of embroidered stuff that is stolen, though. We'll have to sell it somewhere else. Tunic. Hiya.
You silly doggy.
You silly doggy. Whoa. I'm not on the road killing anything. So if I go straight ahead and find that path and then go to the right. There we go. This game is so pretty.
Quick!
So pretty. Ranch, how far are you, by the way? Follow the path. Still a normal thing. So let's give heals to the horse. I want to say to the doggo. I don't know where to go. I have to say I find this even more appealing than the fast travel spiel. Joachim. Hans.
You again?
Stop gaping like a stuffed owl and get over here.
What the hell?
Come here.
Who's you? You're drinking it real slow, then you and I have a very similar playthrough or play style. You want to see it from the beginning, how and what we did, Ranch, exclamation mark, Kormakrtv, all the links to social media and YouTube is over there. And you can join the YouTube gang as well. And see all our Let's Plays that we do. So the number going up right now.
You still owe me for the stuff from Germany.
Look, friend, you have me confused with someone else. My name's not Hans.
If you're broke, just say so and stop trying to wriggle out of it.
You're Joachim, aren't you? We've met before.
I knew it, see? You do remember.
But my name's not Hans. It's Henry.
Why play around like this when we know each other so well?
How much does Hans owe you?
How much does this Hans owe you?
Look, you owe me for the stuff I sent with you. You claimed you'd sell it for twice the price. You can keep half of it, but half is mine. That was the deal.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you have for sale.
Just your everyday wares. Pick out what you like.
Who the hell is night belts and pouches? What? Hello? I'll take those. Weak Seaver Schnapps, I'll take that as well. That is such a random. Such a random thing. The one's marked as stolen. Book's blood. I did have some poison. Why could I not put poisons to? Interesting. Okay. Close the deal. Was that it, Joachim?
What can I do?
I'm not
For
Hans.
the last time, I am not Hans!
Oh, well, I'm sorry. You're the spitting image of him. You really are. Well, I'll be sure to be extra careful from now on.
I have to go.
All right, farewell then.
What the hell? Well, at least we got ourselves a knight belt instead of a hunter's belt. That means we have an extra slot in a knight pouch. It gives us charisma +9. Embroidered coat. Ooh, that looks very noble. I'll take that instead of the green. Fair enough. You odd fella.
God!
So, I got that metal, that sword that he was talking about. There we go, horsemanship, ship evolved.
Whoa, whoa.
You just said the ugliest horse that he's seen in his life, you little shit.
What now?
Wow. What an ass. So the hunter stuff we can sell then.
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Let's have a talk. So, I got the hermit sword.
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to be a knight. And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, Blacksmith.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
Oh, we have a note as well.
We need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
What? Frankfurt steel and scrap metal. Forge and hand over the sword. I'll think about it if I will hand it over. Was it books? Map left by the deceased. Where could this be? Zelenkov, something with Zele? Something with Zeleyov. Zeleyov. One river, second river, so up here. It looked like that, right? Ambrose broken sword. Arrow of the night, no. in between the two roads going. Where's this? One river, second river, and then there's two roads leading to the east. River. One river, two river. Oops. And then there's two roads leading up there, so it must be up here. Okay, I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. Let's head over there. Then we're gonna come back to forge the sword.
Quick!
Onwards.
Go!
They change the tune once you get an upgrade. Oh, that's intriguing. That is very intriguing. Follow the path.
Go!
Get a little bit faster.
Ka!
More bubbles. Are we going the right way? We are. Okay. Well, I need to, or should go up here. That means we're gonna leave you here on your trusted horse. And try to climb the hill. Before anything else. Up we go, up we go. Taking a harder time. Bit of climbing. And from here we head west. I think that would be best. Oh, there's a little banditry camp. I'm running definitely not still nobleman horse, and they still insult me horsey, so they get dropped or a nice smile across their neck. A smile across their neck. Are you stabbing him to the neck? What's happening? Dude, my wife is walking around already with her stickies more and more. Still having a little bit of her kind of like posture safety position, but it's looking better by the day. It's looking better by the day. I'm happy. So we're closing in on the position that we marked down. It was marked as a cave or some sort. Oh, come on, Mats. Holy crap, you scared the crap out of me. What you found, Mats? An anthill? A little anthill.
Good dog, Mats. Show me.
Hidden treasure. Sauerkraut. Gold cross with garnets. Oh, saber schnapps. Russian in a silver cup. Is the golden cross giving us any more, you know, charisma whatsoever? It does. Apparently it makes no difference on this one. Why is it then doing a difference over here? Golden cross and garnets. Question is that the treasure that was put into that drawing? Because it rather looked like a cave entrance to me. And what we see here. But I'll take it as a success. It's worth 600 Russian, so definitely fetches a good price. That's for sure. So, back we go to make a sword.
You better watch out for me.
So, the hermit's sword. Let's make it happen. Also would like to do the common longsword. Let's do the common longsword first. Copper, cowskin, pommel iron, straight, god. Materials. Copper, cowskin, wooden pommel, steel, pigskin. Oh, I need a straight guard that I don't have. I think. Do you have it on horsey? No. But I do have some items I would like to sell. And I like to put the skeleton thing on the horse. They're having a fist fight out there. It's like they're fisticuffing each other. Someone better hold me back. Spin their armor. Skeletons and 9 horseshoes. So the farmers. No player. Inventory, armor. Very bottom. Move to horse. Move to horse. And then we go to horse. And then we say nightly horseshoes. That increases our speed by 1. And the skeletons comparison lowers the stamina by 4. Not a big change. Look at him. Oh, it's either the harness or that. I see. Armor kit. Nice. Oh, the leather apron and the armor kits respawn all the time in here. So. Good, that has been repaired. And now let's trade the weaponry.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Same to you. Stop blacksmithing. I think I'm missing something though. Missing steel. Where is he? Oh, are you kidding me? I'm missing 1 steel.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
I think I'm missing 1 steel to build it. Oh, no.
What do you have?
Take care then.
Damn it.
Thanks for nothing.
We're missing 1 piece of steel. Okay. Fair enough. Let's make the hermit sword then. Good. Let's see if we can still remember how to do the sword proper. Start blowing. So the tip gets nice and hot. Tempered with schnapps. There we go.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did I do it so long? To the anvil. So, bam. Bam. Crafting potions still can help. There we go. To the anvil. It's F to turn around the piece. I'm not hitting the beat of that tune. To the forge. Because there are certain beats and rhythm to hit the iron in order for your whistling to work. I think they could have done it a little bit better. With the rhythm. Rhythm is a dancer, it's your companion. Do. Bum, bum, ba, da, ba, da, bum, ba. Big Ten Forts is getting a little warm. That's one hell of a swords that we're working there. The anvil. I wonder if we can not give the sword and keep it to ourselves. See? I'm like not in the rhythm. I think it's done. I think it's done. Let's see what kind of production we've done here. Now it was all full charge swings. No weak swings among them. I just didn't hit the iron, I think, 3 or 4 times. But I was always fully charged. There we go. Later steel sword. So, Mr. Blacksmith, I forged the sword.
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
Well, no, that's nice. You know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
Okay. Look at that. Can go to the wedding with the blacksmith. Fair enough. Fair enough. But I think before that, I would like to see what kind of attire it wants us to have for the wedding. A yellow tunic below it, or Wanderer's tunic. I have the Wanderer's tunic, less noisy. We have also no gloves. We're gonna go in your birthday suit. Yeah, we're gonna find some nice bootses and whatnot. Burn boots. Garterhose. If I got it. Pantaloons. I want something different on the hat. With the feathers. No. I think I have some cap or something like that. Over here. Bohemian cap. A felt cap. Now, what if I use the this year? The flowers. And take the hunter's cap off. Are they not shown on me? Is it because of the hair that I'm wearing? Was it because of this here? There we go. Aha! Very nice. Was it gonna go without a shield? Nope. No shield. No bow. And no arrows whatsoever. Just a sword on our side. And some spectacles. Yeah. That's the swag. Yes. Yes. And maybe some spurs. I think we have some Hungarian spurs. Over here. Hungarian spurs. There we go. Beautiful. Full cap on attire. They're quite noisy, so definitely not gonna use them. So, I've got my noble attire. I'm ready to go to the wedding. So, We need to wash ourselves. Mr. Blacksmith.
Kind, Ma.
Well, many Vikings, the wedding will be, I guess, for our Thursday's episode. We came far. We've crafted nice swords. We've learned a lot. We have our pebbles back. We helped the people around here. We took some things from people around here. We're unfriendly. We sadly had to kill the nomad's father. And we all did all kinds of odd jobs left and right. We have our noble attire ready for the wedding. And I think we're looking very devilishly handsome. If you would like to say. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow movement. There we go. We have some red and green. Really elvish, I would say. Of that kind of like Corsair sleeves with the buttons that we have there running. And those are spectacles. Because, you know, I wear glasses myself. And I think I've rolled a nice attire to go to the wedding. I'm not sure I'm allowed to go with the swords there, though. But fine damn craftsmanship that we did there. Very fashionable, I have to say. Very, very fashionable. Like also our little cowboy spurs over here. We can do some line dancing. Good. But that is more for our next episode in Kingdom Come Deliverance. For those watching this on YouTube, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And leave a comment down below on what you thought of today's episode.